What's up, guys? It's the Milkman here, and today we're going to do a server, just regular Minecraft 9-bucket server. First, go to minecraft.net, get the minecraft.server.1.10.exe, save your file, go to this blue arrow up at the top. You can now close out of this window, leave this window open, search up on Google these words. Alright, now, if you don't already have Hamachi, simply go to search up on Google, Hamachi. Wait for this to load real quick. Alright, click on this one here, click the unmanaged Hamachi, download it, follow the further instructions. Once you have that, you should see this right here. Click this power button. Name the Hamachi client. For me, it will be the Creative Cow server. You will click create. Let that finish. Go to here. Click this blue arrow. Grab this minecraft.server.exe. Drag it to your desktop. Create a new folder. Name this folder whatever you want. Drag this into that. Bring this to here. Open this up. Run this. Once you run this, you will see a few folders appear. That window will open quite quickly. You need to go to EULA, ignore everything except for this word right here that says false. Change false to true. Control S, and you can now exit. Run this again. This will now open up. Let this run for a solid 30 seconds. While that's running, you can now go to your Hamachi. This should be open. You should now see this. Click create a new network. Network ID. Name it whatever you want. So for me, I'll just do Creative Cow. It'll let you know if it's not available. Create a password. I'm not going to tell you my password. Click create. You see, error, this network name has been taken. So sometimes simply adding a space and then the word server fixes everything. And as you can see, it did. So you now have Creative Cow server. For you, it could be something different. Minimize that screen, go down to here, and type in /stop. Give it a few seconds, and it should close out. If it does not, there's issues, and then simply spam the X button. Now, while we're waiting for that to close, we can go to your server properties. Now, if this is not looking like that icon there, simply go to Properties, Change, Notepad, Apply, and OK. And this should have exited out now, and it did. There we go. So now you can go to your server properties here, and go to your server IP. Minimize the screen. Open up your Hamachi. Right-click that. Copy IPv4. Close out of Skype. Now, go back to your notepad, right-click here, and paste. Control S, exit. That is now linked up with your Hamachi. Now, all you have to do is simply run this server, run your Minecraft. Oh, and by the way, if you don't have Minecraft, this is completely pointless. You might want to go download that. You can now minimize this. I'll be back when this is done. This is what your desktop could potentially look like. All you need to do to fix this is simply minimize every single window, with the exception of this one. Full screen, multiplayer. I had this from a previous server that is no longer working. Name your server whatever you desire. For me, it'll be the, you guessed it, Creative Cow server. Server address, paste in what you already had. Click done, click refresh, scroll down. This should now work. a Minecraft server, Creative Cow server. Now this says /out of 20. That is actually a complete lie. Hamachi, with the free version, only enables you to do 5 people. So I would change that to /5 or /10 to make yourself feel good. You can now cancel. Now go to your server, do /stop. Once again, that was just a test and see if it's actually working. You can now open this up, and I will give you a quick tutorial as to what's going to happen. You will change this to 100 or 1000. I prefer 100. That way, if you OP yourself, you can now have a bunch of permissions, with the exception of mods permissions. That does not work. Allow another false. That's just me. Level name world. I'll get into that in a minute, and I'll be back once I've changed all my settings. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so now I'll be back when I have all this changed. Okay, I'm back. I had a few minor technical difficulties. Level name world, like I said, I'll be back when I have everything done. Let's try this one more time. That again did not work. Alright, I have all my settings changed and to my likings. OP permission level 100. I basically disabled all NPCs, all structure spawning, all spawning of any mobs of any kind, hostile and non-hostile, and neutral. That includes wolves, by the way. And turned difficulty to 0, which is peaceful, PvP true. I like PvP. If I go into survival game mode 1, which is creative, max player is 10. That does not matter, like I said. View distance 15. Alright, I've already saved this. So, notice this here, a Minecraft server. That's what those gray words were. You can now exit out of this. Let's see, what's next? Okay. Changing your world. If you don't like the world your server currently spawns in, simply open up your Minecraft, single player, create new world. Make a world that you want your server to be. So, in my case, it would be this. Copy these if you want what I want, which is this. 50 blocks in total, 25 stone, and 24 dirt, 1 grass. Done, done, and create. Now, all you need to do is check that this world is what you wanted. Let it load and convert. Building terrain. Okay, now that this is loaded, you can save and quit. All you need to do now is open up your saves folder. So simply go to your run, type in %appdata%, or in my case this, and you should see, not that either. Roaming, there we go. You should see this, .minecraft. Open this up, go to your saves folder. Now, you will take this, and your Creative Cow server, you will take this, drag it into here. Go to your server, click on world name, or level name. Change it from world to whatever you named your world. So in my case, Creative Cow. And yes, just Creative Cow. Save it and exit. And now you can exit this, and next time you go into single player, it's no longer there. Go to your multiplayer. Server is currently not running because, well, I haven't run the server. And you can go ahead and run your server once more. It says cannot connect to server because obviously the server, like I just said 5 seconds ago, is not running. If you refresh the page, it says a Minecraft server, ? There we go. 0 out of 10. You will now join this to test if your world actually loaded. It'll say logging in. This time it won't have to render or build anything because, well, it's a server. And as we can see here, it is downloading the terrain for the server, which is my entire super flat world that I wanted. So we can now disconnect from this. And that is how you make your server. I'll make another detailed tutorial on how to change this to something like that, or this, or maybe even that. And how to add an icon, which I don't know how to do yet, but I will figure it out. So I will see you next time in one of my videos.